East vs West 15 is going to be the greatest arm wrestling card ever assembled, with a record 9 world titles on the line. Sit back and have a look at all the confirmed matches and my predictions. Irina Gladkaya vs Brigetta Ivanfi. WOF World Champion Irina Gladkaya is making her comeback to pull against another WOF World Champion, Brigetta Ivanfi. 4-time European and multiple Hungarian champion athlete, Brigetta is a powerhouse performer with a sharp, over-the-top action, perfect for a top roll, connected with a solid back pressure. 13-time World Arm Wrestling Champion, Irina Gladkaya is known for her versatility and supreme hand control in a hook. Comeback after a long time may affect Irina's chances in this one, and Ivanfi shall top roll her way towards victory. Azad vs Daniil Ustinov. Armenia's Azad Srapyan secured a silver medal at the European Arm Wrestling Championship in Bratislava, Slovakia this year. He is also the current WOF World Champion in 70 kg class. His adversary is another World Champion arm wrestler from Kazakhstan, and they both are making their debut in East vs West.
If it's becoming hard to choose between two of the arm wrestlers, just choose the one coming from Kazakhstan. Daniil Ustinov is my pick for this one.
Nugur Chikadze vs Oguzhan Kek. Engin Terzi is introducing another multiple WOF and European champion from Turkey on East vs West stage. Oguzhan Kek is going to face a formidable opponent in Nugur Chikadze, who's head over heels after his bumper win in King of the Table 12 over Rob Vigent Jr. The match is a bit early for Chikadze. Size and strength favors Kek here, and Nugur shall go down after a hard-fought battle. Artur Makarov vs Omar Faruk. If Oleg Zor is considered to be a mutant with a freakishly developed left forearm, then this Turkish arm wrestler gives competition to him with his right. Artur Makarov himself can boast to have crazy strong genetics, but this world title match is not going to be easy for him, as Omar Faruk will go pound for pound against this East vs West lightweight world champion. Engin has seen a lot of potential in Omar's right arm, and I'll go with the legend for this one. Dimitrina Petrova vs Kolina Patterson. East vs West 13 brought forward two champions from two different super matches. Dimitrina beat Ayane Takenaka, and Kolina defeated Olga Terepilova to become the top contenders for this 60 kg lightweight world title match. Both the ladies are master technicians and specialists of minutes-long matches. It is going to be a war, and Kolina Patterson is my pick for the world champion belt. Oleg Zor vs Vitali Onani. Oleg Zor has been waiting patiently for his next bout, and this time the legend is going to face his opponent from East vs West 5. Vitali Onani has come a long way since his loss to Oleg in their last left-hand encounter. After beating names like Talagat Akhtaev and Artem Tainov back-to-back in East vs West 12 and 13, this Vitali is not the same kid Oleg faced earlier. Onani is going to successfully defend his title in this ripper of a contest. Todd Hutchinson vs Yoshinobu Kanai. From the dark dungeons of Japanese arm wrestling, a legend is out for a comeback on the world level. Yoshinobu Kanai will have the toughest battle in his comeback match when he faces another legend from USA. Todd Hutchings is on a rampage of decimating world champions, and Yoshi is going to be his next victim. Reno Masich vs Ibram Sago. After having lost a tough battle against Ivan Matushenko in East vs West 11 and winning an ecstatic match against Bacho Saginashvili in King of the Table 10, Reno is coming hard and prepared. Ibram Sago has tasted victory twice in East vs West, and he loves this feeling. Todd, Hutchins, Chance Shaw and Sandrish Shedes are few of the names to have tested their might against this Russian juggernaut. I bet my virtual money on Ibram for this one. David Samushia versus Vladimir Makarov. If consistency and tenacity has a name, then it is David Samushia. Coming to defend his title a record 9th time, this silent killer from Georgia is proving to be a tough champion for Engin Terzi to find suitable matches for. Hence, he is giving Vladimir Makarov a second chance to defeat this invincible foe. It is becoming very hard to bet against David, but I hope Makarov has found a way to crack the impregnable armor of David. I know I'm wrong, but I choose Vladimir for a win. Vitali the Lattin versus Georgi the Zeranov. The way Georgi the Zeranov went through Revaz Lutidze in King of the Table 11 was surprising for a lot of arm wrestling fans. That powerhouse performance has made him a top contender to face probably the best top roller in the history of this sport. Vitali the Lattin is cleaving his way towards the top again. His target is Levan Saginashvili, and Georgi will prove to be a huge bump in this journey. Vitali is my winner for this one. Irakli Zirakashvili versus Georgi Tautev. Two young guns from neighboring countries are going to battle their way towards the prestigious 95 kg middleweight title. One from Russia is coming to take it, and the other from Georgia is coming to defend it. Georgi Tautev and Irakli Zirakashvili shall settle the debate of who is the strongest in this category. I choose Irakli to successfully defend his title in this one. Michael Todd versus Gennady Kvitninia. Gennady and Michael both got injured last year, and while Michael, after an amazing recovery and a tryst with God, has had a dream comeback with back-to-back wins, Gennady is going to face a ferociously motivated monster and his divine intervention.
I knew I have a higher power behind me. God did the rest.
Their last encounter was a close one and Gennady managed to win it. But dealing with Michael 3.0 is going to be difficult for him. Michael is slowly inching towards Levan and I support his endeavors. I choose MMT in this one. Ivan Matyushenko versus Alizan Muratov. Probably one of the most anticipated bouts of this year, Ivan and Alizan for the 115 kg left arm world title is going to be a clash of experience, skills, power, endurance and technique. Ivan Matyushenko fights like a demigod in this category, but Alizan's left is on another level. He is also coming heavier than ever in this match. It will be a Herculean task for the Hook Emperor to stop this Kazakh tsunami. I hate to see Ivan lose, but I have to go with Muratov in this one. Devon Larratt versus Oleg Petrenko. The way Petrenko manhandled Kidragali Ongabayev and David Dadikyan was so impactful that nobody seems to be in a mood to mess with the Ukrainian. After Uncle Todd declined the fight and Devon himself dodged it for quite some time, the No Limits Larratt is finally ready to take on probably the toughest challenge in this weight class. This is not the most comfortable weight class for Devon, and I think Petrenko will be too much for the old goat. It breaks my heart, but I have to go with Oleg this time. If you like my content and love arm wrestling, then like, share and subscribe. Keep healthy, keep hustling. This is Nitin Vats signing off.